Like, how did you kind of overcome the imposter syndrome that comes with that type of transition?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a fallacy to think that the imposter syndrome ever like completely goes away, right? Or it's this thing that you have, and then over time you like completely don't have. And I think situationally, like Jackie were saying, that you can never really like understand all of it. I remember for my first 6 months in ops, I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and then slowly got better. And then I really fell into my groove, and I was owning marketing operations, and I got the chance to redesign our MQL score, which is this like huge project. And then I told my team, hey, I actually want to learn more beyond marketing. And the team restructured. I got to own other stuff, and then I was like a freshman again on day one, right? So the imposter syndrome is kind of like ups and downs, and yes, if Paul McCartney had imposter syndrome, then I'm okay that I had it too. I think like welcome the imposter syndrome, because on the other side of dealing with it is like learning something new, and kind of picking something else up, right? So as cheesy as that sounds, I actually feel like while imposter syndrome is a real thing, and that's a tough thing to get over, it's generally symptomatic that you're about to head into something that is like a new skill, a new domain, a new learning area. So I think part of the like growth mindset that you were talking about before is part of just enabling yourself to get to that place. But I would also lean back into a question you asked before, which are like, what are the resources, right? And I think one of the most helpful things that's available now is, I have imposter syndrome because I don't know how to do this thing. Okay, there are definitely people either at my company or outside of my company who have seen this, done this, succeeded with it, failed with it before. And so rather than kind of waiting for myself to figure out, because I know there are people way smarter than me, let me just pose the question immediately. Over the course of a week, I feel like I dropped 2 or 3 questions that are more strategic. How did you do this? What are the do's and don'ts in some of these communities? I don't always get actionable responses that I can apply here, but at least I'm kind of hearing about different people's thought processes. So I feel like a nice way to wrap that up is to say that like information and experience, whether you get it yourself or from someone else, is probably like the quickest cure to the imposter syndrome. Maybe sprinkled with a little bit of like, I'm going to get on the other side of this eventually.